Now, we all know that the 2023 draft is all about Victor Wembanyama. And as far as him being the #1 prospect, I want to kind of stay away from all of the hype surrounding him because there's so much hype around this kid that it's kind of scary. I mean, this is the most hype I've seen around a draft prospect since Zion Williamson, and obviously before that, LeBron James. And the thing about all of this hype is that if everything doesn't go perfect for the player as soon as they enter the league, then we have to get ready to listen to week-long rants by Stephen A. Smith. Now, as far as the 4 teams most likely to get Victor, of course we have the Hornets, the Detroit Pistons, the Rockets, and the Spurs. Now, obviously Charlotte is the best place for Victor to go and play. As far as the Detroit Pistons, with Jalen Duren and James Wiseman, it's fun as a Twin Towers experiment like Tim Duncan and David Robinson did in '99 with James Wiseman and Victor Wembanyama. As fun as that sounds, James Wiseman is not David Robinson and Victor Wembanyama is not Tim Duncan. In my opinion, he would not be a good fit for Detroit. Although he would elevate any team that he does go to, I would not want to see this man waste the beginning of his career as a Piston. And as far as the Rockets, I mean, the Rockets are a really young team. I think they have a lot of potential. And Victor, man, as much of an alien and a unicorn as he is, man, he's not Superman, so he can't just turn this team around. In my opinion, if he goes to the Rockets, they'll just drag him down until eventually probably 2025 will have to demand a trade, and then everybody be mad at him. He could average 49 and 12 a night, and no disrespect to the Rockets, but they still wouldn't make the playoffs. And as far as the Spurs, now the Spurs and the Hornets are kind of the most similar teams on this list. I was just watching a game from them, I believe it was from February 6th. I watched the Hornets get an 8-point lead on the Spurs, only to blow it, and then to just barely hold on to win at the end after going 8 straight minutes in the 4th quarter without a single point scored. Now obviously the Hornets have a lot of young talent, but clearly can't just build around LaMelo Ball alone. I feel like the Hornets are just missing one key piece. It's crazy to see a team with so much firepower just be able to be rendered useless. They're just missing something, man. They're just missing one puzzle piece, and you can see it. And as far as the Miles Bridges, yeah, he was in the news. They were saying that, oh, he could be back by March. But in all honesty, the Hornets do not need to be worried about Miles Bridges, man. Everybody knows what happened. I don't feel sorry for him. He said he want to come back by March. He might be hooping in China, but the Hornets need to just forget about him and move on and just focus on trying to get Victor or trying to make some type of deal on draft night. Now, for whatever reason, the Hornets out of these 4 teams seem to get the most attention from the media. And if they want to keep this team together and not risk LaMelo Ball eventually demanding a trade when he can, then they need to do whatever they can to get Victor, and this would be the best place for him to go. Now, I know he got interviewed and he said that he doesn't care where he goes, and anywhere would be fine for him, but in all reality, man, I want to see Victor win. And if Derrick Rose was drafted in 2008 with a 1.7% chance by the Chicago Bulls, then maybe the Charlotte Hornets have a little bit of hope.